Morning, Wood. Oh, we have a little bit of a...
Yeah. Oh, that's kind
Woo!
of. Good morning, Wood.
Good morning. He's a faker. Show him your cup. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Bet you weren't expecting that. Anyways,
I can't drink coffee this morning.
it's nice out.
I'm going
the
for a
sun is-
screening just to let, because I know they're all going, well, why don't you have coffee?
He's trying to eliminate cancer in his lifetime.
I'm doing my civic duty and getting paid for it. Because this is not exactly-
Now, would you do your civic duty if you weren't getting paid for it?
No. No, I'm doing a clinical trial again. Well, a screening for it.
Yeah.
So pay some big bucks.
So if
I don't
you
know
can't
what
be a
they're gonna
cancer, what
throw.
sign would you like to be?
Silly boy.
I know you
There
are
are
so
no other signs.
committed to your cancer.
Scorpio.
Scorpio?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the sex sign.
I had a feeling it had something to do with sex.
But that's the only thing you ever hear about Scorpios, how great they are at sex, and then they're horrible at everything else. They've got a tremendous downside. So
Yeah.
I would just want to be Scorpio.
And sex only?
With a woman, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but I'm already am Scorpio with a woman. Hey! Well, I don't even know if they mean they're good at sex or they just are very sexual. Like, Scorpios out there, let us know. I'm sure you're going to claim to be good at sex too, but
Oh, we should have asked
They have a
Harley what her
voracious
sign. What
sex-
Harley's sign is.
I thought we broached that. We didn't.
Did we?
We didn't. It's hard to know what person's sign is when they're medicated.
So you'll learn more about Harley on Friday. Is that when it's dropping? On our podcast rotation?
Tomorrow, yeah.
That's right, today's Thursday. So we had a raucous conversation.
And
Well,
if you're watching this, Harley, you were wonderful. I
You-
hope you thought so, and I hope your little limb is doing much better.
Yes. She went right from us to the ER.
ER. I think she went from the
I think
ER
we were just
to
too
us,
much for her.
and then back to the ER.
Yeah.
So that's not a good thing.
But we had a really fun conversation. Check it out, and I think you're gonna love it. It was really cool.
Check it out. Where you seem to really neglect to mention
your
our
favorite
name, our branded the
Menopause Show. I always forget.
The Menopause Show. TMS.
TMS.
The
I
only
lo-
initials you need to know. So tomorrow morning I'll post
Yes.
it, or today I'll post it so that it
So look
comes
for
on
that
at
one.
midnight
Yeah.
tonight. Actually,
Really.
be like those movies that come out. Stand in line
Or
for
I
our show
remember
at midnight.
back in the day when Harry Potter was all the rage, and my daughter was into
Who?
it. So Harry Potter.
Because apparently I don't know who Perry Potter is, just because I didn't know what a Grindelwald
Oh
is.
no, Muggle! You didn't know what a Muggle was.
Sorry, muzzle my muggle. Okay, go ahead.
It's like the mainstay of the whole.
What about
structure.
Harry Potter?
Anyways, they would have a book a release at midnight. This is I used to go to Borders. That's how long ago this was. And
Borders.
and so they would have boxes, crates or boxes of these books in all the aisles, and then at midnight they would open them up, and then you would get your book. But it was like a little party beforehand.
Now, were you going on your behalf or one of your?
Well, I was going with
Child's.
my daughter, yeah, with
So-
my youngest.
But who was more excited about it?
Well, it's hard to say.
Were you?
I loved the books.
Poc-
Yeah, I
apocalypse?
mean, I thought what she did was amazing.
So interesting. I see. I never. I mean, I knew there were books, but they were. I thought all the books were out already, and then they did all the movies.
No.
So, were they do book then movie, book then movie?
The
But they-
first 3 books came out like within every once a year, and then there was a big gap between 3 and 4 of like 2 years.
But when did the movies start?
And then the movies, I think, started around
So
4.
the first movie
the first
started in
movie,
the 4,
yeah,
and
there
then
was still
a little bit of a lag time. I did not know that.
yes.
I don't
Well-
know a lot of things about Harry Potter, although I enjoyed the series. It got a little long in the tooth.
I didn't
but
love the
always thought-
movies. I thought the books were much better.
Actually, no, I really loved this. And I didn't think she aged as well as I wanted her to. But whoever
Hermione?
hermaphrodite or whatever her name is,
That could be the problem.
that was always an issue. The name. I mean, come on, come up with a name that just rolls off the tongue. But I always thought she was, and I'm sorry because I have no idea how old she was, but I'm sure she was not of age. When I thought she was hot.
No, she was not.
But I just thought she was just the cutest little
Well, as an adult, she did. What was that? It was a Disney thing. Oh, Beauty and the Beast. She was Beauty in the movie version.
I'm assuming. Well,
Yeah, she wasn't.
I'm glad you clarified that.
You're welcome.
I thought she got a little beastie, and not beastie, but I thought she was cuter younger than she was older. And I was one of those ones.
I agree.
Okay, here's where I know I didn't want to go after her when she was that young. Do you ever do this? And it's okay where you look at somebody who's young and have no sexual feelings. I don't. But you go, oh my gosh, they're going to be super hot when they grow old.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah,
I
then,
project forward,
right.
and then I set a calendar invite for me to make sure I check in 6 or 7 years.
And then there are some that just don't. I mean, there's one woman in particular, Gail. I first met her when she was probably 11, 12.
Yeah, see, I think
And she was cute. And
about the age
and I didn't get to see her that often, so I fast forward. I saw her like 2 years later, 3 years later, and she was still cute, but she hadn't really aged.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like she didn't, the body didn't really develop. It just seemed like it didn't take that trajectory that you hoped it would take.
Well, is that like a reverse ugly duckling? And what would that be called? If it's the ugly duckling is when they're ugly young, and then they grow into a beautiful swan.
Right.
So it's the Benjamin.
Yeah, the Benjamin
Duckling.
Yeah.
That's
Benjamin Buckling. I like that. Yeah, I think on that note, really, what more is there to say?
Or ugly button. Benjamin
So-
Ugly. Okay.
Okay, well, so we talked. So maybe we'll do a Harry Potter reference in our title. We'll see. I know we can't
I
have
won't be able
coffee
to drink
yet.
until after the screening, but I'll let you know how it goes.
A little more salt than usual, but not bad.
Oh, well, you know what? I remember I said I was not.
You emptied the bag in there.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
empty it.
Oh.
We have one more, but yeah, maybe. I'm not meeting out the
But
salt.
I'm not complaining. It's very tasty, and
I'm complaining.
I
want
love
you.
my morning
I need
keto
you.
coffee.
I want you. I'm fasting.
You all should be here with us. So okay, I'm making the move. We're gonna go now. Bye. Have a good day without us.
And a morning wood.